Hello, welcome to episode 2 of Sunlorn TV. Today I'm going to take everyone through a run of the game. This is the first time I've done this for, I think, a year now. I did one at the beginning of 2025 for the annual roguelike recap. I think the game has come a long way since then, over the last year. Quite a lot of things have been added. So I'm just going to jump right to it. Let's go for a new game. Right, new game. I'm not going to explain the whole character building process this time. I think I did it last time. We have an option to select an intrepid journey, a courageous adventure, a legendary odyssey, etc. Only one option is available so far. This will affect the length and difficulty of the game. I now have the option to select 4 different civilizations for my character. Voturin, Zurite, Treveri, Tikautka, and I'm not going to go through them all right now, explain what they are. I think maybe I'll select, I'll go D, I'll go Treveri. So here I don't get to actually assign points to my 6 attributes. I just choose the priority of my attributes, and then numbers are randomly assigned in the order of the priority I choose. I think in this case I'm going to make him mostly physically oriented, so I'll take maybe I'm going to take dexterity as the number 1 attribute, followed by strength, constitution, and I often use charisma last. I tend to neglect it, but it is kind of an important attribute in this game. So maybe this time I'll go maybe charisma 4, wisdom 5, and then intelligence will be my last one. Okay, enter a name. Let's say Harold, man or woman. I'll go man. And here I am. I get a bit of a backstory. It's a different one depending on whatever civilization you choose. I won't read it out right now. If you want to see it, you can always just try the game for yourself. Okay, so here I am. I'm in the middle of a city. I think one new feature that didn't exist the last time I did a run is the rumor system. So now, in order to find your way around through the game, you can talk to people and hear rumors, which tell you where various items or creatures are located. And you always get a freebie rumor at the beginning of the game. And that's what I have down on my screen right now. It says, you've heard that an oracle lives in a cavern deep beneath a volcano. She might know about the shield of Haraldr. Finding the shield of Haraldr, by the way, is my main quest for this game. If I find the shield, then I win. Alright, so I'm going to I'll just switch up my interface a little bit. Okay. I'm in a town called Scamail. I can walk around and explore a little bit. The first thing I always do is look for where the main temple is in the city. And nope, it's not there. It should be a big stone building somewhere. This looks like it's probably it. Okay. Okay, the temples are usually very dimly lit. I should probably add some more candles. I can't see what's in the middle of it, but there should be a priest in there somewhere. Actually, I have some starting equipment. I should have a look. I've got an iron dagger as my main weapon. I start with a wooden bow, 8 bronze-tipped arrows, some leather armor, 4 sausages, fire kit for starting campfires, which is pretty important for cooking, and 4 torches. I'll just light up a torch now so I can see around here, and there I can see nearby the purple R, that is the priest. I'm going to talk to him in a second. First, I just want to check out this little yellow box right here, because I know that always contains a little bit of loot. I'll take a look inside. I've got a scroll labeled Wield Fur and a bubbly potion. And I'm going to take both of those things. And I can ask the priest, since he's friendly, I can ask him to try to identify items for me if I interact, and he might be able to do that if I ask to identify items. But no, he was not able to. Anyway, more importantly, I want to pledge my allegiance to this temple and worship his god, Mikwa Yan, because I want to get some magical powers. So I can go option V, profess devotion to Mikwa Yan. If you are wondering anything about who that god is, I also have the option to ask for further details, and I get a little bit of backstory on it. I'm not going to read that now, but if you would like to know more, you can always just play the game yourself. Okay, anyway, so that's done. Apart from that, there's not a whole lot I can do in town at the moment. Since I have no money, I can't buy anything. You can see on my right side here, left side, sorry, there is a herder with 2 donkeys and a little wooden pen. This is a fairly new thing. I can now buy livestock in town. Having a donkey would actually be very useful because they can carry lots of stuff for me. But I'm broke, so first I'm going to have to try to get some treasure. And there was always in the opening town some kind of a dungeon nearby. I just have to hunt around for it. It could be just on the outskirts. You'll see it's raining right now. That's what all that blue stuff is that's falling down, which is inhibiting my range of sight a bit. So I'll just walk around. I can see there's various shops around, which will be very important later. Okay, that's good. There's lots of stuff. This guy here, he's the guy that I can sell treasure to later to get some coinage. Now this one here is a weapon shop. That'll be definitely useful a little bit later. These are just houses. Okay, I think this road might be what takes me to the dungeon. Okay, here's a little building out here in the forest. There's a little sign next to it. Abandoned mine, beware. That's okay. And there's a stair, so I'm going to head down here. Okay. A big spacious room. And there's 2 creatures near me, carrion worms. I'm going to switch into the far look command to look around a bit. So these are brick walls on my sides. And these are carrion worms. They are hostile to me. I can get a little description of the creature if I want. This bloated worm greedily feasts on the remains of the assortment of creatures who perish in the caverns, but it is also fierce enough to kill its own victims as it needs to. It can see clearly in darkness. Okay, so I know these guys, these are not so tough, but not to be taken for granted. I know they're a little bit slow moving, which is good, so I can escape if things go bad. There's two of them. I might not be able to take them both on at the same time. I might have to flee, but I'm gonna try to hit them with my dagger. I miss. I hit. Okay, there's a couple horned toads behind them. This is quite a lot to face all at once. I've already gotten hit kind of hard. Okay. Okay, that's okay. I'll have to flee back to town. The monsters can follow me up the stairs. However, the townspeople can help me fight them if it becomes a problem. A giant bat has also come up from the dungeon. Okay, I should try to get away from him. There's some townspeople over there. It's white R. Can help protect me. The toad is running away through the forest right now. Anyway, so that was a rough start so far, but I can run back to the temple. I'm just going to look around to remember where it was. I think it was up here somewhere. Okay, yeah, way on the other side of town. I'm just going to run back because the priest can heal me back up. There. I've been healed. Back at full health, so I'm going to run back there. Oh, there's a donkey running free. I could also try to just tame stray donkeys later on, but I have to collect some more food for that. Okay, I'll go back down. There's another guy here, a lancer hornet. These guys are not so tough, but they have a charge attack to watch out for. And he charged me. So, there was another dude just above who has put a spell on me, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. There he is, a perplexing eye. He has a gaze attack, and he has perplexed me, which reduces my intelligence and makes it very difficult for me to use spells, but that shouldn't hurt me too much right now. I'll just finish him off now that I've got him cornered. There's a giant bat, though, who's a little bit more threatening. Okay, got rid of him. There's always kind of a wave of enemies whenever you go to a new level because they can hear you fighting with other guys, and a lot of enemies, when they hear someone fighting, they will rush over to the source of the noise and join the battle. Got another carrion worm here and a moss man. I think I can take them on. I've got a bow, so maybe I'll switch over to it and try to finish off that worm using arrows. Oh, and I have got some spells which can be helpful here. I've got 2 low-level spells, Shine and Create Mud. So Shine is a spell that causes enemies to light up, which is useful in a place like this because I just have a torch. I can't see very far, and if they flee out of range of my torch, I can't see them and I can't accurately shoot at them anymore. I also get major rage penalties for shooting in the dark, but I'm gonna cast Shine on. Oh, right. The spell failed because of the that floating eyeball. The perplexing eye is still got me perplexed. Anyway, I'll try to take a. Then now there's a grid bug around the corner too. Okay. Okay, back to my melee weapon then. Grid bugs aren't much of a threat. Oh, by the way, there is a falling rock trap right here next to me. Um, I don't know. I don't think I walked into it earlier. I don't remember. I think a monster must have walked into it earlier. Let me. Oh, I did stumble into it. Uh, I can see in the message log, but I didn't notice. But I should be careful of those things. Anyway, okay, the rocks hit the moss man. I killed the grid bug. And I'll just finish this guy off now. Okay, good. He's gone. I'm switching back to my bow. There's a few guys up here. I'm going to shoot them. Okay. No, I'm missing. It'll show me here my chance to hit is only 42%. There's a major penalty because he's at the edge of my light radius. Yeah, there's dim lighting. It does not make it easy to hit. Oh, well. Oh, there's 3 of them. And a blood vole. Okay. Oh, I managed to kill one. Okay, I need my arrow back. I already used all my arrows. The other worm, he seems to be cowering in the corner. He's already been deeply wounded. Oh, I killed him. Good. And I'll try to finish off this vole in melee. Okay. There. Bam, he's dead. All right, collect my arrows back up. Good. And so sometimes I might think about trying to butcher these corpses and cook something up to eat. Right now, my character's not hungry. I'm sated. However, my health is getting a little bit lower, so I might just butcher one to kill a bit of time as I heal. Okay. I hear falling. I heard falling rock 3 times. There must be more rock traps somewhere nearby. I'm gonna cut up this rat. Oh, there's a. Okay. So I see there's a corpse right here. Poisoned blood vole corpse. So I can see that something has poisoned the vole and it died right here. Something I learned by playing this game is if you see a corpse in an unexplored area that you didn't kill yourself, that's a good time to search for traps. And I can search by hitting S, and there it is. I find a pressure plate and a dart shooter. Okay, so I'll be careful about that. I can also use the trap to my advantage by trying to lure enemies over it. It must shoot poison darts because I can see that the dead vole was poisoned. Okay. Oh, I just stepped on another dart trap. Luckily the dart missed me. Here to my right there's a small tunnel. However, I'm too big to fit through the tunnel, but I can see through to a corridor on the other side. Okay. Oh, there's a giant centipede. All right, we'll take him on. Okay, maybe I can chase him into the trap. That would be cool. No, I went around it. Ah, more guys. Okay. It's that eyeball again. No, I killed the other one, so it must be a new one. He hasn't cursed me yet. Ah, jeez, I'm getting surrounded. That's not good. Okay. I killed the centipede. Got another blood vole and another carrion worm. Ooh. Down to 26 hit points. Okay. I better flee upstairs again. Okay, I've mortally wounded him. He's going to run away now. And the worm is still healthy. Okay, got one of them. Come on. Okay. Okay, crisis averted. Oh, there's that horned toad is back again. While I'm up here, I might as well just go running back to the temple, try to get healed again. Oh, the soldiers from town are attacking the toad, I see. Alright, one of them threw a rock. I'm going to take that myself. It could be useful. Rocks are actually pretty useful at the start of the game as a cheap kind of ammunition. Okay, alright, good. I'm healed up again. I still haven't got any treasure, so I can't buy anything yet. Okay, here we go. Okay, so if I can just find even just a little bit of money or some gemstones, I can buy some good equipment, which will... There's another falling rock trap right here, which will help a lot. Every now and then I'm just going to hit S to search around a bit because there's probably lots more traps everywhere. Oh, again, here's a random corpse, which I had nothing to do with. Oh, I can use my spells now that I'm not cursed. There. Now the bat will help me to light up the corridor. Right, there's a falling rock trap right under the corpse of that blood vole. I'm going to switch back to my bow. Oh, another one of these eyeballs. Ah. I've been perplexed again. So, no more spells for me for a while. I gotta get my arrows back. This guy, he's kind of a hit and run opponent. He doesn't want to stay close to me. So anyway, he's dead now. Okay, there's something interesting on the other side of this tunnel. Okay, up here I can see there's a torch, and behind that there is a brass woman there. She is wielding a crossbow. She is indifferent to you. Let's learn more. A brass woman. This human replica is constructed of brass plates, valves, and pistons. It may not have a thought in its solid head, but by some ingenious algorithm it can aim a crossbow. Okay, and I know those are not just placed for no reason. The reason she appears there is because there's some kind of special item or treasure that she's guarding. But this giant centipede, it can come right through the tunnel. Oh, the brass woman, she fired at the centipede. Not surprising. Okay, and where is this? The centipede's trying to run away. Here's where the bronze bolt landed. Maybe I'll take that with me. And there's a corpse on the ground here. Dead grid bug. Maybe I'll search for trap. Yeah, and again, it was standing on a pressure plate or a dart shooter. Okay. Okay. There's a couple interesting things right here. These green flowers. There's one here, and I can see another one way down here. These are very important items for these games. For this game, these are Statonia flowers. They're called that because they improve your stats. And finding these flowers, this is one of the main ways to progress in this game, because when I go and pick it up, I will get to improve one of my main attributes. And they come in different colors. The green one will help me improve either dexterity or charisma. And let's see, my charisma is actually already decent at 12, and I'm using dexterity a lot more to shoot my bow, so I'm going to improve dexterity. You feel quicker and more coordinated. Great. What else is here? Okay, so here's a statue. Sometimes statues hide secrets, so I'm going to search around a little bit. There's nothing, but there's a giant bat coming at me now and a moss man. I'm going to throw a rock at him. I hit him. Good. Oh, he's still lighting up because I put my spell on him earlier. I'm going to try to take him out with my bow. This means there's no penalty for dim light, but he is a little bit far right now. Miss. Miss. I don't think I can hit him there. He's gone through a tunnel. I'll take this guy out with my dagger. These guys are never a problem. Good. Oh, he's carrying some rocks that I can use. Great. I'm just going to get my ammo. Okay, so I can't reach the flower from here because it's on the other side of this tunnel that I can't fit through. It looks like I can go around though. No, I cannot. Okay, these little blue guys, these glow moths are around. They're neutral. They're peaceful. They don't attack me, but they kind of help to light the place up. Got a couple of more of these giant centipedes. I'm going to try to take out. Back to my bow. Miss. Okay, back to melee. One is trying to get away now. Okay. I got another spell that could be useful here. I can also create mud. Well, why would I want to do that? Mud is kind of significant because it slows down movement quite a lot. I mean, all kinds of terrain in the game has a certain movement penalty. Well, except where I am, I'm on an open floor. There's no penalty for moving on that. But mud has a pretty severe movement penalty, so I could use that to try to stop him from getting away. So I'm going to center it right on the other side of him, maybe here. Good. And I'll keep shooting. Oh, the moth is in the way. I don't want to hit it. Ah, okay. Wait, something happened. My god has been pleased with me. Amikwa Yan elevates you to the rank of Seeker. Amikwa Yan reveals to you the method to cast Lure. A gift from Amikwa Yan appears at your feet. Okay, well that's nice. What have I got? I've got a fur-lined cloak. Okay, I'm going to check that out in just a second. I'll just finish off this centipede. I used up all my arrows and it's not dead yet. So I'll just throw rocks at it. Finally. Okay. I'm going to get my ammo back. Good. Oh, I stepped on a pressure plate, activated a dart trap. I have now been poisoned, but hopefully it will wear off quickly. I'm going to take this guy out with my dagger. Oh, he's got some more rocks on me. Good. Okay, so this time I butchered some guys earlier, so I'm still carrying some pieces of raw meat. I think I'm going to try to cook those up. Nobody's around right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the dead centipede as fuel, and I'm going to use my fire kit. Start a little fire, and let's cook up the raw meat. There we go. Cooked one, cooked two. Okay, I could not cook the third one because the fire died out too early. I can see the mud is drying up now, but anyway, I should just eat it now because it will spoil after a while. So I'll eat the cooked meat. Do not eat raw meat. You will get very sick unless you are transformed into some kind of an animal or something. Okay, anyway, but back to that cloak that was just gifted to me by my god. I have a fur-lined cloak. I have a feeling it's something good, so I'm just going to put it on. Equip, cloak. Put on a fur-lined cloak. You would be able to blend in with your surroundings if you didn't have a light source. So what I have here is a cloak of camouflage. This cloak would help me to go by undetected. Within a certain radius, it would make me undetectable to other creatures. Well, that is to say that outside of a certain radius, other creatures would not be able to see me. But it doesn't work right now because I'm carrying a torch, and it will only be effective if I do not have a light source. Yeah, it's not that simple, right? I can't just extinguish my torch unless I dive underwater. So for now, I can't really use the cloak effectively. But later on, if I upgrade to a lamp or a lantern, that's something I can easily turn on and off, and I can use that to my advantage to camouflage. Another thing I can do is I can actually just drop the torch, and it will remain lit, and it'll still be lighting up the area. But you'll see now I have this kind of faint green circle around me, and that is my camouflage range. So to anything outside of the circle, they will not be able to detect me. But they will see me if they're inside the circle. Now, the circle can also change shape depending on what I'm doing. If I hold still, the circle gets very small, so I can stay hidden very easily. If I do something like fighting, the circle will disappear, and guys will see me again. Anyway, for now, I better pick up my torch because I need it, and I'd like to find a way to get around. Oh, I found another dart shooter and a spear trap. Searching is very important. I'd like to find a way to get around to get to that green flower. Oh, more traps. They're everywhere. So I'll just... there's another dude. He doesn't want to take me on. But he's too slow to get away. Neither does this one. Oh, okay, here's something I gotta take care of. Yeah, there's an acid blob. It's not that these guys are so tough. They're very slow. I'm gonna put my spell on him so I can keep track of him. However, every time the acid blob is hit, he will make a splash of acid. It will cause significant damage. It can damage my equipment. So it's always best to take them out from far away if you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to lure him into this big corridor. I could lure him into those traps up above too. That would be helpful. I'm just going to get some distance. I'm going to try throwing rocks at him. Got a fair chance to hit. I missed. Miss. Miss. Jeez. Miss. Come on. Bad luck. It's only a 67% chance to hit. I should... there, I got him. You'll see when I hit him, there's kind of like a radius of green. acid that splashes away from him, but I'm out of range. Okay, I throw my rocks at him. He's not dead. I'm just going to lure him into some traps then. Okay, if I just stand on the other side of this spear trap, he'll go in there. There. Now there's a dart trap here. That got him. I still have my bow and arrows, so I might as well finish him with that. Okay, now he's running away. Good. He's dead. Okay. He left beside some puddles of acid that I have to go around. One of them is underneath my arrow, so can't really get that arrow back. I'm getting pretty low on arrows now. I only have 4 left. Here's another grid bug. And these moss men, but these guys are no trouble. Okay, there. Where's the other one? There. Oh, Lancer Hornet. Right, these guys have a charge attack, so if I hide on the other... Well, he got me. Anyway, after his charge, he's not so tough. Okay, I got rid of them. What is that? Why is there... This is interesting. Why are there acid puddles here? I was not... Oh, I see 11 rocks and an iron dagger. Okay. Looks like there was a fight. Like something else got in a fight with an acid blob. Anyway, I better keep searching for traps. Another dart shooter there. But where's the pressure plate? It connects to, there's a spear trap. Okay. So it's a spear trap. Oh, okay. Here's something interesting. Just take out this, oh, there's something else interesting. I'm just going to take out this giant centipede. Get back here. Oh, he's gonna... Okay, I thought he was gonna escape through the tunnel, but he did not. Aha! I got the green flower. So I can raise my dexterity again. What else is here? There's a statue. Nothing else interesting. So over there's a fountain on the other side of that tunnel. Can I get in there? Oh, there's a bat. Light him up. Do I still have... oh, I have 23 rocks. At least I have lots of rocks to throw at people. Okay, the bat's going to get away from me for now. I saw a carrion worm in there. Okay. I have lots of rocks now, fortunately, so I can just keep on chucking them. They're cowering in the corner. I know the monsters aren't very smart about fleeing right now, so they probably won't move out of this corner, even as I just hurl rocks at them. He's not hitting him very much. Well, bats are hard to hit. They're small and they're fast. Okay, that's all my rocks. Oh. Alright, they're dead now. Do I need to butcher them? I'm not really hungry. And I still have all these sausages. I already have rotten meat from before. Let me get rid of that. Alright, so there's that fountain I want to check out. Oh, I got hit by a poison dart. Too bad. Oh, you'll see my torch is starting to get very dim. My light radius is only 2 right now, which is pretty bad. Well, I'll have to light up another one soon. Okay, so here's a fountain. Fountains, sometimes they have various magical effects. Sometimes they don't. Usually there's only one way to tell, and that's by drinking from them. So I'm going to drink from this fountain to see what happens to me. Could be something good, could be something bad. Nothing. It's just a plain water fountain. It's a dry fountain now, but the fountain will replenish after a certain amount of time. What's up here? Nothing. My torch is almost dead, so I'm just going to ditch that. Where's that light coming from? There, I don't remember any torches. There, I think there might be a room up here. Well, there has to be, because I know that this algorithm does not generate, I better light another torch, does not just leave empty spaces in the dungeon. Aha, so here you notice a section of loose bricks. And I'm going to remove the bricks. There we go, there's a secret room inside. Okay, so what do we got? There's a ring of pillars, candles in the corner, and these, I got hit by a spear trap. These kind of rooms are usually full of traps, so, oh my god. I'm just going to search around. There's spear traps and pressure plates oh. But there's something really interesting up here. What is that? A jade ring on a pedestal. Okay, well, I'll take that. I'll search around a bit more. Oops, I did step on a trap. A symbol on the ground beneath you glows brightly. The whole world starts spinning around you. Okay, so I stepped on a magic trap. I have been affected by a certain spell. I now have vertigo. Hold on a second. I just want to make sure this thing is still recording. Okay, yeah, all right, right. Right, okay, it is still working. That's fine. Right, I've been cursed with vertigo. This is a status effect. It decreases my dexterity. It will also make my range attacks very inaccurate, and they will go off the mark. Oh, I just stepped on another one. I've been perplexed. I shouldn't go anywhere in here without searching. Dart shooters. Okay, okay. Okay, I think I found them all. Anyway, there's 3 boxes in the room. There's a yellow one right here. Well, it's a chest. I'm opening it up, and I've got some gold pieces and a yellow gem. Great, I'll take all of that. Now I can afford to buy something in town. And there's 2 more boxes. There's a stone coffer. This one has 15 silver pieces, an opaque black potion, a rose potion. I'll take all of that. Great. What's in here? A stone coffer. I've got 7 blue darts and a purple gem. Great, I'll take all of that. Blue darts. So blue darts are actually pretty cool. Blue darts are sleep darts. So if I throw them and hit a monster, they will be put to sleep. Great. Okay, so I also earlier I noticed another secret room down here. I can kind of peek. There's a skeletal canine there. Why isn't he coming to kill me? Anyway, oh, he's stuck. He can't get through that tunnel because he's not small enough. So he shouldn't have spawned there. Well, that's something I should definitely look into. Anyway, there is another, some more loose bricks here. I'm going to open that up. Okay, there's a little tunnel. Better search around again. Nothing, 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 nothing. Oh, okay. Okay. There's some secret panels, a sliding section of brick wall along the wall here, and probably the same thing up here. Ah, that's why that skeletal canine was there, because he's hiding behind this sliding panel. All right. But there's a tunnel on the other side that's never generated before. At least I've never seen that. Anyway, okay, so there's another one here. I know it's going to happen here. I mean, I made the game, so of course I know it's going to happen. There's an item on the pedestal here. I see a longsword on a pedestal. Could be something really good. As soon as I pick it up, these panels are going to slide open. There's going to be monsters inside that rush and get me. So what am I going to do? I'd like that sword. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to try to run away from the monsters. Maybe I can put some mud on the ground to slow these guys down. That's just going to slow me down too. Ugh, that's a bad idea. I feel this mud is going to slow my escape. Okay. Now I don't want to pick it up. Well, I'm going to wait until the mud dries up, and then I'll come back and pick it up. So I'll leave the sword there for the moment. Come back in a minute. I could use a snack again. I'm going to eat some of these sausages. Well, one sausage. Uh-oh, another mysterious dead thing. What is that? Decomposed grid bug corpse. Did I kill that? Maybe I did kill that. More traps up here. Actually, right now, I'm going to go back to town because I've got some loot now. I can sell it. I can get some better stuff. Then I'll come back and let me just see if the mud is still there. No, it dried up. Okay. So I'll grab the long sword and I'm going to make a dash for the stairs just to remind me. Oh, the stairs are, I mean, they're close to me, but there's a wall in the way. I'll have to go up. I'll have to go back around and up to I'll get back to the stairs. Okay, so let me see. I've also got another spell that might help. I have a lure spell now. So that will create kind of an illusion that creates this hypnotic music that will kind of attract monsters to go to one place. They won't respond to it if they're already chasing me, but I might be able to use it to keep them out of my hair if I can just run away from them first. Okay, anyway, let's just do it. I'll grab the sword. Pick up a long sword. A section of brick wall slides open, a section of brick wall slides open, a section of brick wall slides open, etc. Okay, all the panels are open. And I'm gonna run. Oh, they're just acid blobs mainly, so they're very slow. These skeletal canines, I think, are a bit quicker. Okay, one of them has bit me a couple times. Oh, I can take them through the traps again. Yeah. There you go. There's another trap here. Yeah, you can go in there. Good. There's another spear trap up here. Nice. They're not good at getting around the acid right now. Oh, there's arrows here I didn't pick up. That's funny. How did I miss that? Or maybe they aren't. What are these? These are bronze bolts. They're not from me. They're from the brass woman. Anyway, I'll take you through the dart trap. Okay, they bit me a couple times. Maybe I should use the sword on them. I wonder what kind of sword it is. Equip longsword. The blade of the longsword lights up with blazing bright flames. What have I got? The sun sword. Interesting. Maybe it has some kind of description. This divine weapon radiates light like the blazing sun when wielded. Only heavenly beings can resist the searing power of this weapon. That sounds pretty good. I have a feeling that will really help me take care of these skeletal canines. Alright. Yep. You hit the skeletal canine hard with the sun sword. The skeletal canine is seared by the sun sword. And now he's trying to run away. I'll hit this other one too. They destroyed the other one. Cast Shine so I can keep track of him. Oh, where is he going? Oh, he's going into this little garden. Oh, okay. So if the canine, see this brass woman, she's guarding something at the back of this room, and she's going to attack anything that goes near it. So if the canine flees to the back, the brass woman, she's going to shoot him with her crossbow. So let's just watch her do my work for me. Okay. Won't she? Come on. Come on, come kill him. She's picking up her ammunition. Come on. A brass woman shouts at a skeletal canine. Okay, now she's going to kill him. A brass woman punches a skeletal canine. Narrowly misses a skeletal canine. Yeah. I'll just let her... There. She destroyed the canine. Okay, I'm going to be careful not to go back there because I don't want her to kill me. But I can see in the corner, let's look up here. See here, you see a portcullis. This iron lattice lowers down through a slot in the ceiling. There must be a device to raise it back up. So in the corner, I see a portcullis. And there's a little room behind. That's probably where the main treasure is. And over in the opposite corner of the room, you see an unwound winch. There's a crank on the side of the winch to wind up the chain, which is currently taut. Opposite the crank is a lever to release the chain. So if I go to the winch, I can turn that, and that'll open the portcullis over here, and I can get inside. There's some food items on the ground too. I should pick those up. Actually, I could maybe use those. I remember seeing a donkey up on the surface. Okay, anyway. I don't think I can take on this creature right now, though. So I shouldn't just run in there. I might have to come back later. Oh, jeez. A giant centipede jumps out at you from behind a shrubbery. Ambushed, of course. They'll do that. But I killed him with one blow from my sword, of course. Alright, I'm going to take this handful of berries. Should I bother to butcher the corpse? Yeah, maybe I should. There, I'll take that and cook it up later. There's some carrots on the ground here. I think I know what I can do with those. Alright, I got 2 carrots. I got some treasure. I'll just leave those bolts there. I don't have a crossbow. I'm going to run back to the surface now. Go all the way back up around, avoid the traps. Okay, there it is. Okay. Now maybe I can find that donkey again I saw earlier. There's a turkey. Could eat that up later. Ah, there he is. Just gonna shut this door. So it would be really useful for me to have a tame donkey. I have a couple carrots and some berries. Give item. Handful of berries. Okay. Taming the donkey depends on my charisma score. It's 12, which is not bad. Try giving him the carrot. No. He's not taking to me. I'll give him my other carrot. Ah, okay. You give a carrot to a donkey, you have befriended a donkey. Okay, so now the donkey's green. He's my friendly donkey. Friendly's not good enough though. I need him to be my pet. I need his bar to be blue. Otherwise, he's not going to follow me around. Okay, the donkey eats the berries and the carrot. I'm going to shut the donkey up in this room, and maybe I can come back later. Maybe I can find something just by foraging around in the forest, actually. But anyway, first, before I go foraging, I'm going to try to sell off some treasure. I have a yellow gem and a purple gem, some silver and gold pieces. I also have a jade ring that I have not identified. I could maybe... I'm going to try talking to this warrior. These guys, I think they can identify weapons, and I'm carrying... No, I guess I can't. Oh, what I ought to be doing though is chatting with the townspeople, because they can tell me other rumors about other stuff in the world. So let me see, I'll chat with him. Aha, see? She tells you that the wand of paralysis can be found in a brickwork maze below Scamail. A brickwork maze, that's where I just was right now. So see, now I know I might be able to find the wand of paralysis down there if I go looking. I'll try chatting with these other guys here too. Do they know anything? This guy doesn't know anything. This guy. Chat. Oh, he tells you that a cave entrance in a thick temperate forest is located about 30 dragon tails southwest of Scamail. Okay, so there's a cave in the forest southwest of Scamail. This town is Scamail, by the way. Okay, 30 dragon tails. It doesn't feel like too far. Let's try talking to this guy. What does he know? Nothing. Now I know I saw a guy earlier who can buy my treasure. Oh, I think he's up in this house here. There he is. Treveri treasure dealer. Before I sell him anything, I'm going to see if he can identify the gems. He says one is an amethyst. Okay, great. So sometimes you can sell them more if the gems are identified rather than selling unidentified gems. But that only applies if the treasure dealer is not friendly to you. This one is friendly, so I think he just gives me the best price no matter what. But it's good to try to get the gems identified before you sell them, because then you'll know what they are in the future. So I have a yellow gem and an amethyst. He could buy my jade ring as well, but I don't want to sell that. Okay, I get 60 copper coins for the amethyst, and 25 for the amethyst, 60 for the yellow gem. So with all the coins I've collected, I have a total of 235 copper coins. That's not bad. I ought to be able to buy a few good things with that. I can see there's shops all around me. The first important thing... Oh, well, I've already have a pretty great sword now. I could use some better armor. No. So I'll go back. I think I saw a shop down here that had... oh, on my left there's also, I can see this is a general store. But I can see over here, this shop is a weapons and armor store. What do they got? An iron axe, a round shield. I could use that. It's 50. There's more arrows here. Wooden bow. 7 bronze tipped arrows. Okay, well I might as well buy out the arrows. Right, pay for that. That's already 92 copper coins just for the arrows and the shield. Okay. I'll equip the shield. What have I got over here? There's a banker. A goldsmith, rather. What else should I get? It's good to, oh right, I forgot I had the cloak of camouflage. So in order to take advantage of that, I'd like to get a lantern to use instead of my torches. That's 60 right there. Okay, good. And how much money's left? I have 83. I think I saw I should get a potion of oil, which will refill the lantern later. Leather boots. Actually, leather boots could be good. They'll protect my feet, just for 16. Okay. Put the boots on. Oh, there's another weapon shop here. There's some. Oh, an iron helmet. How much is that? 40. I don't even. Well. Maybe I should get the helmet. But I just want to get some more oil for my lamp first. Here's some. The opaque black potion. Actually, I have one, don't I? Yes, I have an opaque black potion. The opaque black potion is always oil every game. It's not shuffled. So I've got some already. Maybe I don't need to buy that right now. I'll buy the helmet instead. Can't go wrong with armor. Pay for that. Yes. Equip the helmet. Okay, now I'm going to run back to the priest because the priest might be able to identify the jade ring. I don't want to put it on without it being identified because there's a lot of kinds of cursed rings out there and some can be quite bad. So I'm not going to wing it. Asked to identify items. Oh, but it was a ring of regeneration. I've also got a vial of smoke and the flask of oil, which I knew. The vial of smoke could be useful if I need to escape unseen sometime. It can also be used to suffocate monsters. Anyway, so I'll just put that ring of regeneration on right now. Alright, now back to the dungeon. Oh, right, I was going to try to find something I can feed to that donkey, though. Okay. Let me just take a quick look around the woods here. There's a stick on the ground. It's raining again, so I can't see very far. I think it's nighttime too, actually. Not the best time for foraging. Oh, except there's sometimes no. Iron helmet. Sometimes in the lake, if you dive to the bottom of the lake, you can find weeds growing there, which are edible. However, it's not a good idea to go swimming while you have iron equipment. So I'm going to take off the iron helmet and the sword. It won't rust if I'm not wearing it, and I'm going to go for a dive. Except it's night and I can't see anything. That's no good. Okay. I'm going to light my lantern again. This time I'll put my lantern by the shore. Where is it? There it is. Okay, and then go swimming beneath the lake. Okay, I don't see anything down here though. And I can't hold my breath very long. I could try going down to this lake here. Nothing. I'll try this lake. Aha! I see something. Okay. A leaf of lakeweed. Another one. Another one. I'm getting hungry myself. I've still got some sausages though. I'll eat those. Now they're gone. I have some rotten meat too. I might as well get rid of. Okay, I'll grab that lantern. Hopefully I can train the donkey with these weeds. Then I don't have to shell out money to buy a donkey. Where was he? I think I locked him in the house over here. Uh-oh. Somebody opened the door and let the donkey out. Okay, great. Oh, there he is. Give item, lakeweed. I just give one at a time. Okay. Okay. Second try. No, not tamed. Try again. No, he still won't be tamed. Okay, well, I'll come back later. I'll try later. I'll go back to the dungeon right now. Alright, so I'm pretty well equipped right now. I have some good armor. I have a pretty great sword. Gotta remember to equip all that stuff again. It should be easy to clear the rest of this level. Just remember to search for traps now and then. Now you'll see this neck of the dungeon. Oh! Something that is throwing rocks at me from the darkness. I'm just going to hide behind this corner, see what comes out. An Erminid with an iron dagger. He just went over that spear trap, luckily, so he's already at half health. Let's check out his description. Oh, he doesn't have a description. That's funny. He should have one. I should make one. Anyway, I should be able to make short work of him. Essentially, an Erminid is kind of like a weasel humanoid hybrid. And he's dead now. I'm going to take his rocks. I don't really need his dagger, but it could be useful. I'll take these rocks. Got lots of rocks now. Actually, maybe I'm carrying too many rocks. I'm kind of getting a little burdened. There's another fountain. I'll take a chance on this. Oh, okay. You drink the water from the fountain, you feel a new sense awakening. I now have ESP. I have extrasensory perception, and already I can detect an acid blob way over on the other side of these walls, and that must be the one he was released from this room when I picked up the sword. Anyway. Oh, I see some creatures around the corner here. Grid bugs, lancer hornet, hex scarab. Okay, these guys are probably hiding behind a trap. Yes, indeed. So there is a hatch in the wall. When I step on a pressure plate, the hatch will open and these guys will come out. The grid bugs, they're nothing. They're easy. This guy here, the hex scarab, it's an insect. What's his description? This cat-sized beetle can easily be heard buzzing while in flight. Linear symbols appear on the back of its carapace that hint at some hidden meaning. The Hex Scarab, he actually has a spell. He can put a little curse on me, which will make me vulnerable and take more damage. So I I like to take those guys out quickly. So finally, I cannot find the pressure plate that should be linked to that hatch. But that's very weird. Maybe it didn't generate. Wow. And my ESP's gone. Okay. Okay. That's something I better debug. What I have a feeling happened is that the pressure plate was placed right where this statue is, and then a statue was placed on top, which isn't supposed to happen. Anyway, I guess those monsters are trapped in there. I'll just move on. Through here. Better keep searching. This area, see, it's really clearing out because the monsters who were down here already moved out when they heard me fighting when I moved into the level. Anyway, I've got another Statonia flower, and I can improve any one of my 6 attributes. And probably I'm going to be doing a lot of melee combat, so I'm going to improve strength. Great, and there's a green one too. Awesome. I'm going to go for dexterity. Okay, what have I got? There's a pressure plate there. There's a falling rock trap. There's another pressure plate. Okay, there's hatches in the wall. I know these have guys behind them. I'm just going to let them out anyway. Okay, there. Yep. He tried to put a spell on me, but I resisted. He's going to try again. He got me this time. You are suddenly feeling very fragile. Anyway, I am going to take him out. These guys are pretty easy. There's another hatch in the wall there with no pressure plate. Oh, there was a pressure plate. Okay, this guy charged me. Take out these grid bugs. Okay, so this thing here, there's a cairn right next to me. This tall column of rocks has been stacked very carefully as a monument to spirits of the dead. So I can use this. I can say a prayer to the spirits, and they can cause some kind of beneficial effect for me. And since I've already been cursed by the Hex Scarab, they might be able to remove that. So I'm going to try. This is a one-shot only thing. I can only pray once at this, and then it's removed. I'm going to try it, and it worked. You say a prayer for the departed ones commemorated by the cairn. You feel that the spirits have heard you. Your vulnerability has been dispelled. You feel impervious to harm. The cairn crumbles to the ground. So they've removed the curse, and I've got another status effect, Fortitude, which increases my Constitution and my armor class, which is great. It won't last very long, though. Anyway, let's move out of here. To go all the way back up to the top. Alright, oops. Right on the poison dart trap. Back around. Back around. There could be a secret room on this side again. I should search around a little bit. Okay. Oh, there's a guy. Take you out. Good. I'm just looking for secret doors. Nothing here. Up here? Okay, there's got to. Oh, I can see inside there's a big room and there's something interesting. There's a pedestal and there's an object there. You see the Cobra totem on a pedestal. A Cobra totem. That could be a useful item. Okay, so the placement of the pedestal tells me something, because normally in these rooms the pedestal is placed opposite the entrance room. So that would tell me that the door to go in is somewhere up here on the north wall. So I am going to go back around. And search around some. Aha! There it is. You notice a section of loose bricks. Let's take that apart. Okay. I'm going to search around. So, an interesting thing here. I'm not finding any traps, but okay. There's some kind of a bad news. Oh, there's a chest. I'm just going to loot that. There are skeletons all over the floor of all kinds of different creatures. That should be concerning. I mean, what if I take the item and all these skeletons, they suddenly come to life and then I have to fight them all? Could that happen? I don't know. Oh, there's a pressure plate there, actually. What is that for? Interesting. Anyway. I'm going to pick up this chest and I'm going to move it just outside the room here. Okay. Oh my god. Oh crap. You fall through a trapdoor. Okay. Okay, I fell through a trapdoor. I'm now one level below. Alright, so I better find the stairs to get back up. Luckily, I'm fairly well equipped. I hopefully won't get killed by anything on this level. These are just mossmen, blood voles. These are pretty easy to kill. Take them out with my rocks. Oh, damn. Okay. There's an erminid robber up there. An erminid robber throws a blue dart, but it deflects from your round shield. He threw another one and missed me. So he's got the same blue darts like what I found earlier. These are sleep darts. So if he hits me with it, I am probably going to fall asleep very soon. And then he's going to rob me after that. He's going to take my stuff away. So I should be very careful. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get out of the line of fire of his darts. Did he hit me? No. So far he's missed me, or it just hit my armor. I'm going to hide around this corner to see if I can get him just as he's coming around the corner. I don't want to be hit by a sleep dart. There he is. Okay, you're finished now. I will take those darts though, because I could really use those darts. I should be using those darts, honestly. There's a statue again. Doesn't seem to be anything around here. Another fountain. Sure, I'll give it a try. Nothing again. Okay, another secret door. Let's take these guys out. Okay, so there. Let's stop what I'm doing. I see a plated millipede. Let's check his description out. This large millipede is protected by thick chitinous plates. You can see clearly in darkness. So this guy, he's kind of like the giant centipede from before. He's like a tougher version. He's more armored. I've got a pretty powerful sword though, so I should still be able to take him out. Yeah, with one hit, no problem. Okay, back to removing those bricks. And here I am. So watch out for trapdoors. There's a giant bat. Dead. There's a blood vole running away from me. Light him up. And chance to hit is 43%. I'll just go finish him. pestilent bat. Uh, it's not a good idea to let that bite me. He'll give me a disease. Whoops. Okay. What was I checking out in here? Okay, so here there's a secret room. No traps. Just a big empty room with a fountain again. Wonder what this is going to do. You feel the doors of perception opening for you. Okay. I have the clarity status effect right now. It protects me against various mind spells, like the perplexity that I had earlier, as well as the vertigo. Okay, I just want to find the stairs to get back upstairs, though. There's another statue, more traps. Nothing all that interesting. Getting hungry again. Okay. Hey, where did those corpses go? Oh. A cave hog has eaten them. She appears very sick. This very large and very pugnacious boar somehow found itself deep underground, perhaps to seek out the rare mushrooms and tubers found below. It has grown very tough and strong to adapt to the hostile environment. These guys are a little bit tougher than what I've been fighting so far. Getting kind of hungry though, and they could be delicious. Maybe I'll take him on. Take him out. He's by himself, I think. Yes, I'll attack him. Oh yeah, no problem. Another giant bat. Come on in, a centipede. There. Alright, I'll cut you up. Good, and I'm gonna, alright, make a nice little, actually I'm gonna pile these corpses up on top of each other. So I can have a longer lasting fire. Giant bat corpse. Put you down over here. Alright. Use my fire kit. There we go. Now I should be able to cook up this meat. There. Now I won't be hungry for a while. Anyway. It's a bronze dagger. Yeah, don't really need that. What? Oh. I've got, I'm vulnerable again. There must be one of these hex scarabs around, but I can't see him. I'm going to cast Shine. Still nothing. There he is. Okay, I got to be careful when I have the vulnerability on, because it'll amplify any damage I take. Alright, here's another flower. Should I improve strength or intelligence? Definitely strength. Take these guys out. Okay. The pestilent bat. I got him. What is that? There's another trap here. Oops. Oh, that was the stairs. I couldn't see the stairs because the little record light was right above where the stairs were. Anyway, okay, I'm happy to be accidentally back on level 1. There's some toads here. I should be able to take these guys out. Good. Okay, should be able to finish clearing this level easily. Here's a door. Oh, this is interesting. Just a sec. I want to check the rumors I gathered in town before. Now, somebody said I could find a wand of paralysis in the maze. Something about a cave entrance in a forest, and then about the oracle in a cave beneath a volcano. Okay, well, most of those places are probably very far. I should find this wand of paralysis around here somewhere, though. That could be very useful. What I have here, there's a big moat, and on the other side I can see something. There is a malachite ring on a pedestal. I could just swim across, but I have a feeling there are some nasty monsters inside the moat that I can't see right now, so I'm going to be very careful. There's also a lot of skeletons scattered around here too, so I should maybe be concerned about that. What does it say? A moat worm dives beneath the surface of the water. Okay, so there's at least one moat worm in the water, which I know can be kind of dangerous. I should be careful. However, maybe there's a bridge that can open up and I could cross over the moat, right? I just have to find a switch to activate it. I can't find anything on this side, but maybe if I were to say throw some rocks at the opposite wall, something would happen. No, try here. Nope. Try here. No. Try here. Aha! Bingo! You throw a rock, an articulated bridge extends out of the floor. Alright, so I'll take the bridge. Something's still attacking me from underneath in the water, so I'll race across. Because there was a switch on the wall right through that rock. Anyway, I can grab the ring now. Okay, so I am concerned about all these skeletons, though. There is a chance that some skeletons might come to life if I pick this up. Will they? No. No, I was worried for nothing. Okay, I'll run across here. This is a dead end. Nothing else here. I've almost fully explored this level. Falling rock trap. Falling rock trap. Oof. One of these dudes. Search around here. Nothing. Okay, and this is the last little corner. Another green flower. I'll take dexterity. Great. Take those rocks. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of good stuff on this level, honestly. Oh, gee, we're poisoned by a dart trap. Okay, maybe I'll take my chances in this other bone room again. Just be careful of that trap door this time. All right. Let me search around. Search. No other traps. Okay. Oh, there's a box here. Did I loot that already? I didn't notice it. No. It's got 40 copper pieces and a scroll labeled Irv Circo Kopaz. I'll take all that. Great. A cobra totem. This could be a useful item. It would cause me to be magically transformed into a cobra. It could be useful because then I would be able to get through all these little small tunnels here and there. Is this going to cause all these skeletons to come to life? Okay, worst case, I could try to make a run through for that trap door if I get overwhelmed by skeletons. But also my item, my weapon, the sun sword, is really good against undead things. So yeah, I'll take a chance. Why not? Ugh, nothing. I was worried for nothing. These guys didn't come to life. And now I have a cobra totem. Activating this magical totem will cause the holder to change into a cobra, which I mean, I can't use my weapons and armor as a cobra, but I think they can move quite quickly, and I would be able to get through tunnels. For example, I could use it here. I could use it to go through that tunnel in the corner to try to get to where the winch is. I would still like to get the treasure up here, but I'm worried I would not be able to take out the brass woman. Although I have a potion of smoke. Can I use that? Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay. I'm going to try something a little bit crazy to get to the treasure. Because I know that she can't see through smoke. First, I'm going to turn off my lantern. I know that she does not... Oh, do I have another light source on? Oh, the sun sword. The sun sword lights up. That's why I can't camouflage while I'm wielding it. Okay, well that's a drawback. I should have a secondary weapon, really. All I've got right now is daggers. Why am I still lit up? But I don't have any more light sources. Could be a bug. There, when I put it down, yeah, okay, that's a bug. I've got to make it so the light goes out when you don't wield it. Okay, so now I'm in darkness. My cloak is activated, so I can camouflage. I'm trying to think of how I can sneak past the bronze woman. If I throw the potion of smoke right next to her, she'll become hostile. Okay. I know. I'm going to try to bait her away using her own ammunition. Oh, there's a lot, 10, 12 bronze bolts out here. She's probably used up all of her ammunition. Okay. I'm going to be a bit tricksy, so I'm going to drop one bronze bolt near the door. Alright. Now she's going to want to pick up that bolt because she's going to want to use it for her crossbow. Right now she can't see it because it's in the dark. But I am going to light a torch. Ta-da! And I'm going to throw the torch to where the crossbow bolt is. Then she'll see it. Okay, now she'll go pick it up. There she goes. Okay. Now I'm going to sneak over here. She can't see me. I'm camouflaged. Pull the winch. Okay, she picked up the bolt. The portcullis is open. Now I'm going to use the vial of smoke. I'm going to throw it right in the middle. Bam. So now I've got the cover of smoke. I'm going to run over here. Okay, oh geez. The smoke is also suffocating me. Oh shit, she's right there. I'm getting low on air. I didn't think it would make this much smoke. Almost out of air. I'm about to suffocate. Did I get the thing? You die from lack of air. Okay, well, I guess my plan was a little bit too circuitous, a little bit too risky. I ended up choking myself to death from the potion of smoke. So that is the end of this run. I was off to a pretty good start there. I had a lot of momentum. I thought I had a brilliant plan, but didn't quite work out. So uh, I guess that was an exciting conclusion to this run. That's the end of that. Rest in peace, Harold, suffocated by smoke. Goodbye, Harold the Treveri man, seeker of Amikwayan. All right, here I am. I'm on the score table. Score 6, suffocated by smoke. And I'm back to the main menu. Okay, so I guess I'll end this video here. That was fun. I could have probably kept going for a while, but I guess I just got greedy. I just wanted to know what was in that room. And anyway, that's the end of that. I hope you enjoyed that video. I'll try to make another one soon, within less than a year. Anyway, okay. Good night, everyone, and happy 2026.